downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of... So here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy.
No balls and a strike to count.
Pham.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball, that's the thing.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman.
First delivery to him. Jake Cronenworth comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. To keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, winner, go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Batting 6.
In is Jorge Soler. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? first pitch on the way.
Leading up for the
Manny
Padres,
Machado is at the plate
third
now as he
baseman,
looks at strike one.
Manny
Smiley features one of the biggest
Machado.
yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Eric Hosmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Nope.
2-1. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He has an even 10 hits in 28 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
batting fifth, the catcher.
Now here's the first offering. Austin Nola is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. After it is Acuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And stepping in, Alex Jackson. First offering.
Jackson.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the box, Drew Smiley, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. So up steps Ozzie Albies, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Just foul. Jackson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they into hit will be Trent Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Blake Snell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll step on the back. Here's the first pitch to him.
Dansby.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ozuna is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Pham is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seeger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 0-2. Lined into left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in next, Drew Smiley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's the 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the law. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the
Eric
Padres,
Hosmer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hosmer.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Austin Nova. Flew out last time up. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Set to deal on 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to see.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So now here is Ozzie Albies as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter, right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around from the left side, he can do some damage also.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Next up, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now a flare out toward right center. Cronenworth has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Marcell Ozuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Jorge Soler.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now to the plate, Jorge Ona will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Freeman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Will Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 261 the average coming into action here. 21 homers and 74 RBIs. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up is Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pham is off of first with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres. Mark Melanson will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 33.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a liner. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now it'll be Alex Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter.
So next to hit is Drew Smiley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Seeger at third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. And in steps Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Machado.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. That will bring up Austin Nola, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Smiley with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trent Grisham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next, here is Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to... Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
For the Padres.
Push to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The left fielder, Tommy.
First offering on its way. Tommy Pham is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Grounded back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dan Altavilla enters from the pen.
Number 57, Dan Altavilla.
Now here's the first offering. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, third base.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seeger from the stretch. Fouled off. Ozuna leads off first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Fielded cleanly. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in next, Alex Jackson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. His career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Drew